At least the girls were pretty. God damn it! That is my initial thoughts about this movie. You're probably going to be questioning me, Gare, why the fuck did you waste your time watching this movie? Why did you check it out? Why did you rewatch it? Honestly, I don't know. I can't even explain to you why I bothered watching this movie again. I mean, I can't even give a logical explanation. I can't give a proper claim. I can't give a proper, just a mere thought why I watched it. The only close explanation I can give is that I was out there was nothing on the television, so picking a random movie, throwing screw the fucking streaming services or whatever the fuck that they're called out there. And, well, because that's a new thing now since fucking DVD or VHS ain't a thing anymore with a lot of people. Streaming services are the next best thing, but I digress. So, on one of those fucking gimmicks out there, a movie was chosen. And there we go. Watching 47 Ronin. Just for no reason. Just for the hell of it to watch on a fucking random ass, rainy, cloudy, chilly night. I watched it again. I mean, it's been a long time, but I watched it again, and just like I did the first time and the second time, and hopefully I didn't want there to be a third time, I hated it. Except for a few minor things, but I did not like this movie at all. I mean, look at this fucking poster. How is this 47 Ronin? You got some tattooed skull fucker over there. Then you got some goddamn clay statue gargoyle asshole over there looking down at something. Then you got some burning buildings, and then you got a Ronin down there looking across what happened. Then you got Keanu Reeves holding his sword. Motherfucker, at least Tom Cruise looked more appealing in The Last Samurai. The story. Where do I fucking begin with this? In Japan, Lord Asano rules the land. Oh fucking joy. But jealousy takes a hand by Lord Kira, who is played by Tanenobu Asano. After Asano's demise, Oshi, who is played by Hiroki Sanada, and his clan are forced to live as outcasts in the wilderness of Japan. And they have to do strict training, fight off against the opposite bad guys, and take over the land. Then you have Kai, who is played by Keanu Reeves, who is a mixture of American, Japanese, or whatever the hell his species is. And he's a good human being. He can fight, he can fucking speak for himself, he possesses bravery, he's wise, and he's honorable. And alongside his other 46 other Ronins, they are planning to take revenge. That's the best way I can describe the story for this movie. Now, if anybody knows their Japanese folklore or Japanese stories alone that is investing the histories of samurais, fighting for clans, the opposite ends, fighting for honor, dignity, and pride, and fighting for your home country of Japan or a specific location that you are in. I mean, a video game like Ghost of Tsushima captivated that perfectly, or if you watch any Akira Kurosawa film, those movies definitely represent honor of what Japan is and stories that you can believe in. But a movie like this that's supposed to take place of the legendary story of the 47 Ronin, this movie was inaccurate as fuck to the real life scenario. I mean, what the fuck you got going on in this film? Okay, just to get the good things out of the way, the movie has beautiful scenery of the Japanese landscape. And you have beautiful women like Renoku Kikuchi and Ko Shibasaki. You know, you got the sympathetic female who has love and doesn't want anyone to get killed or commit harakiri. Then you have the bad woman who is, well, the devil. And let's just say, I mean, I did watch for them, and I was able to calm down watching the performances despite it being not the best, but just looking at them, okay. But getting back to the fucking negatives about this movie, I mean, what the fuck you got going on here? If I remember correctly, none of this shit actually fucking happened. You got goddamn gargoyles, orgs, fucking warthogs, and prancing bears, dragons, tattooed fuckers, flying, dancing, prancing. The movie felt more like a fucking video game adaptation of games like, I don't know, Fable, World of Warcraft, Maple Story, you know, shit like that. I'm just saying that things that you would find in games like I mentioned was all put into this movie, and you were just taking games like that, and you were just using a legendary story like 47 and Ronin, and just using that as your main contribution. I mean, like I said, Keanu Reeves, he was out of place. He was hardly shown as much as I thought he would. He was a prisoner, had hardly too much dialogue, but when he spoke, he tried to make it work. He tried to fit in. He tried to do his best to at least make the movie watchable. But unfortunately, I just didn't buy into it. The CGI was ridiculous, cheesy as fuck. The story, like I said, was ridiculous, confusing. You didn't know what the fuck was going on. You couldn't take any of these performances or this movie serious whatsoever. It was misleading up the fucking ass. And I was mad. I was upset. I was distraught. But why did I not shut this off? Because it was beautiful to look at. I gotta give credit for making ends meet of trying to make the movie look good with that nice, calming, beautiful Japanese wilderness of the temples or the gardens or just the landscape of different waterfalls and the scenery of the sky, whatever. Just trying to make the nature element look good. The fucking narration was ridiculous. Jesus H, this movie was just stupid, man. And I was bored. So, 47 Ronin, I don't recommend anybody watching this movie. I mean, if you want to have a popcorn film or something that you want to consider to be your own personal guilty pleasure, sure, look at this movie. I don't care. But for me, though, I was just upset watching this movie. Other than the two actresses who played the good character and the bad character, I mean, I let that slide. So overall, the movie was ridiculous. The using the story and the legend of the 47 Ronin was embarrassing, misleading, an insult to Japanese stories, folklores, you name it. An insult to the culture itself, an insult to cinema. Ridiculous up the ass, but however though, the movie does get a 1 out of 5 for my scale. Why? Because of my small fucking positives of the scenery, trying to make it work, and the two performances of the females. So overall, that is my little talk of 47 Ronin. Not really much I can go on a tangent for and speak of. Except, if you want to check this movie out for your own curiosity, see what I'm talking about, or form your own thought, go right ahead. But with that being said, folks, ciao for now.